Why, hello there, Internet. I am Jay York. I decided to make a video chronicling my fight against Malenia in an attempt to make a series of boss defeating guides, mainly for myself. More of a chronicle video log for myself. But if you have happened across this video, I decided to try and record it in the best quality possible, and I have no idea how this is going to end up. I think I activated this, yes. This is actually, let's go over my build and specs. So this is actually a poison rot build, which utilizes the serpent bone blade katana. It's very useful. I like its Ash of War, just double slash, just very quick, comes out very smoothly, as well as the charged R2 and light R2, actually uncharged R2 as well, does a sort of double slash every single time. Works really well with the Rotten Wing Sword insignia, so usually what I would go with, but since Malenia is the goddess of rot, she is particularly less susceptible to rot and poison, which is the entirety of my build. But I do want to have her Great Rune and take that for myself. Going over my equipment, I realize I still have my Rot Spell one, Scarlet Aeonia. Burn of Flame, I think I'm going to take this off because I'm probably really not going to use it. Like it's there. I probably would use it against her, but I don't think that I'm actually going to. Alright, I want to get into my build stats. I'll just go here. So I have 75 Vigor. It's just you know, typical Elden Ring builds have 60 Vigor, and an extra 15 does not give you a ton of extra health, but, I like that little 75 number, so that's what I go with. 20 Mine, since the Ash of War on the Serpent Bone Blade is double slash, it's pretty cheap on FP costs, and the double slash R2 is just as useful as the first double slash, except it deals more poise damage. So I typically don't even use the Ash of War as often, so I can go a lot lighter in the FP overall. More or less, depending on if you want to have spells, that totally makes sense. My endurance is 25. This gives me a stamina that I like, as well as an equipment load that's much higher than I really need. I run with a main weapon and a bow as well. Could take the bow off, save myself a little bit of equipment load, or go a little bit heavier on the armor if you want to prioritize defense a little bit more. That totally makes sense. Strength 20, I kind of like that base 20 number for strength. It allows you to use just a variety of different weapons. When you two-hand weapons, you can go up to some 30 strength weapons. That includes great axes. However, since this is mainly just a katana build, I don't have as many weapons other than the Great Serpent Hunt, Great Spear that you use against Rykard. So just the extra strength there, even though that Ash of War does, I think, scale with the weapon level. 80 dexterity, because as I said, this is katana build. I want to be as dexterous as possible. Intelligence is not needed. Faith 40, so specifically 40 in order to use the Erdtree seal, which is a weightless seal, so it doesn't count towards my equipment load, but 35 to use the Scarlet of Aeonia, and honestly less. So you can see how this could easily be, a level 150 build. There's, a ton of sort of extra points that aren't needed, so if you're not level 200 or you don't want to make a level 200 build, totally fine. This works at level 150 as well, which is the meta level as of the time of this recording. Want to go ahead and preface myself in the event that the DLC drops and the meta level changes, which is very possible. I mean, I think 150 is pretty standard, at least 125 by the time you get to Malenia, so definitely want to talk about that. Okay, let's see. So my equipment. So in this fight against Malenia, I am going to use the black bow. because it has barrage. Even though the Albinauric bow does more damage, barrage is the Ash of War will be good if I can get her into her second phase to punish her Scarlet Aeonia. Right, while she sits there and recovers, I can barrage her from afar, and then when she finishes her animation, I can get out and restore my stamina while she comes at me. King Nabakiba with double slash. The Nagakiba does actually lose out to the Serpent Bone Blade a bit in damage, and that poison buildup is heavy poison or lethal poison or deadly poison, or I'm being summoned as a hunter. Well, I'm not going to stop the recording, and this is a good opportunity to just go for it, I suppose. Let's test this build out. Let's see if we can help somebody in the process. Oof. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay, well, anyway, that was quick. Alright, quick little sidebar. Alright, so, King Nabakiba, as I was saying before, it does lose out in damage a bit to both the Ujigatana and the Serpent Bone Blade, just a little bit, but the reach on it is just so much longer that, let's see. Right, as you can see, the reach on it is just so much longer. It's honestly, you know, makes up for it. This boss is really fast, so having a little bit of extra reach while she's dodging away may be the difference between landing, you know, 2, 3, maybe, you know, 4 hits throughout the fight, which, you know, at, you know, an AR rating of 599 or 602 while two-handed, which I will be two-handing, will be pretty nice. I do have the turtle shield specifically for the stamina regen. I won't go into a tirade on this video, but I do think that it was unnecessarily nerfed. There's no reason that it needed to come down from 100% physical damage negation. I just feel like that sounds right for a turtle shield, but anyway, it's no longer 100% physical damage negation, so it's honestly not the best shield for this fight. If you want to go with parry, she is parryable, so parry is not a bad option. I probably won't try to do that in this fight, but it is just nice in the event that I find myself fumbling to kind of have a parry on hand. The Banished Knight Shield probably would be better, but with the stamina regen that the Great Turtle Shield offers, honestly, like it shouldn't have been nerfed, but that's a tirade for a different one, for a different video. The Iron Casa, because it kind of gives like a cool samurai look. The Scaled Armor, because it's very beefy, and it still actually looks well with the White Reed Gauntlet and Greaves, so it still feels very samurai, just samurai with, like, you know, a piece with a chest plate. Not uncommon. I decided to go with the Dagger Talisman, but that was primarily to go through the battlefield. I do a lot of critical attacks in my typical PvE playstyle. I do not expect to get more than 2 crits off on Malenia, so the crit talisman actually wouldn't be as beneficial. I do expect to land the Ash of War double slash, which is, you know, double slash. So I expect to at least proc the Rotten Wing Sword and the Millicent's Prosthesis. I do utilize R1s and R2s in typical fights. I probably, with the Nagakiba, won't use the R2 as much because it is just a stab slash poke that's not as useful for kind of the setup that I have. The Shard of Alexander boosts the Ash of War, double slash, that's pretty standard. And the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman gives me pretty beefy physical damage negation, which is good against Malenia. And the other thing about the Nagakiba is it's really beneficial because Malenia is a bigger boss. Bigger bosses obviously have larger reach. She's not one of the biggest bosses, but she does have larger reach. And then her sword is also pretty long already. So like even, you know, even in my hand, it's pretty close to the Nabakiba in length. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. My flash includes the successive attack power, Thorny Crack tier, as well as the Opaline Hard tier, which just boosts damage negation. Just, you know, it was a bit of a Ninja Turtle build for a while, so there was a lot of damage negation. I actually ran with the Ritual Shield Talisman as well in this build. So in the typical build setup, it's the Serpent Bone Blade, and instead of the Millicent's Prosthesis, Ritual Shield Talisman. Instead of the Shard of Alexander, I'd run the Kindred Rot Exaltation, and you can obviously like alternate between Ritual Shield and Ritual Sword. And the reason that I could get away with that is because I also have Blessings Boon memorized as a spell, and I would just mostly like proc the regen, keeping myself at full health for the most part throughout any PvE playstyle. It's also useful if you do decide to make a PvP setup out of this. Pretty standard stuff, I believe. You know, as far as I know. Alright, I'm gonna get back. Alright, so the freezing grease is gonna go for the Nagakiba. I decided to keep the Nagakiba in Keen Affinity instead of Frost, and just put some freezing grease on. It does have a little bit less Frost buildup than the Frost Affinity, but I didn't want to split the damage between physical and magic, since when you proc Frost, it does boost, you know, your damage output. So I wanted to just kind of like, you know, focus on it. She's not too terribly tanky, but she is pretty tanky. The Freezing Pot I keep on hand because that actually can knock her out of the Waterfowl Dance animation if you proc the Frost immediately when she kind of goes in the air. I've seen it done. I've never done it, so figured, you know, I'll try it out. So preserving boluses for the second phase if she decides to cause rot, and then some boiled crab as a defensive boost backup. It does not stack with my spell, Black Flame Protection. Golden Vow does stack with it though. Alright, let's make this happen. Okay. Well, good luck me. So, decided to go ahead and do all of this prep now. Well, I guess sure. Because if I remember right, I think she's about to blitz me, but let's get our animation.
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake, as I awaited his return. Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella. and I have never known defeat.
Woo! That was a waste of a heal, but not a bad start. She's wasting my grease. Oh! I should have seen that coming. Damn it. Woo! Alright. Well, that did not go. That didn't go terribly. I also had a ton of money. Oh, man. I had almost 2 million runes. Well. It is what it is. Sorry, I kinda want to make sure I get my money, ma'am. Alright. That was not as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be. Oh, anime. So whenever she does that slam down, I know I can punish that. She's gonna come at me. Ah! Man, she is full health. I did not make any progress. I had to figure out when she jumps back versus... Ooh. Okay. Let's restart this timer. There we go. Oof.
Blade of Miquella.
Okay. Man. Thought I would have second phased her a little bit faster than this, so it's fine. My fault for not being more aggressive. I thought that she'd be more aggressive and I could respond in kind. She punishes really well, so can't be too outwardly aggressive. Money was very far away. Come on. Bitch. Ugh, that sucks. Bitch. Ooh. Cannot believe I'm already out of heals. Man, I am not second phasing her at all. I'll take it. That's one way to die. Anyway, as you can see, I wanted to get her in her second phase a lot quicker than this. I can't believe video's already so long. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's how you want to play it? There we go. Let's get this second phase started. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to beat her in the very first try, but the second phase. But I will try to make it a good one.
Wait. The scarlet bloom flowers once more.
Well, I was on mute for that whole time, but what I did say, you know, after, you know, the cutscene is I was going to try and use more R1s. As you know, I saw we got a lot of stuns. She doesn't have a lot of poise, but she does have a lot of hyper. You know, her attacks have a lot of hyper armor, so that part is hard to gauge, harder to gauge at least. So. She's not going to be very happy about this, but I'm going to ignore you for a second, pick up my money, because I actually feel like you're going to die soon. You know, it took me an hour to do the Mohg Lord of Blood one, and this one is 33 minutes in. Oh! Okay. Alright. Take this a little bit more seriously. Alright. Bring it. It worked! Woo! Haha! Okay. That was a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Wait. The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror. Now rot.
Also, you can always run right at her. No. Okay. Oh man, that wasn't terrible. uh, thought she was jumping up to do the slam down. Okay. I can probably do with one more cerulean tear flash, and I'll be okay. I can have an odd number since it's just me. All right. Well, it's this has been, you know, Malenia is definitely a scary boss. But that was actually pretty nice. Like, just getting her into the second phase right after I got her into the second phase again. Oh, she's trying to attack me, huh? Sorry. Alright. Alright. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Woo! Bitch. Oh man. Ah. Dang. Alright. I could be less aggressive. I think she was hitting me and getting all that health regen. Man, that was less fun for sure. I always find myself dying back there, huh? Alright, I think part of it, and it's weird, I thought I was being aggressive, but I was definitely, clearly letting her press me. Alright. Bitch. Oof. Alright. saw that coming. Man, well... I see you said blood man. Alright. Alright, the goal is to try and proc Frost. Oh. Okay.
Malenia, blade of Miquella.
Oh man. Also, I didn't even drink my physic. Alright. Ma'am is...
wait. The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror. Now, rot.
Okay, phase 2, let's go. Wow, what is happening? I can usually dodge that pretty easily. That was terrible. Okay, well, this time I'm officially at the part where I can't let the second animation play. Oh well. I was hoping that I would have beat her within the hour. Although I guess it's not over yet. Let's see, you know. I was kind of hoping she's... Ow! She still went through the thing anyway. Alright. There we go. Getting to the second phase. Alright, this will be the last one. I'm only... Yeah, This will be the last time I let this play. Might even be my last opportunity.
Wait. The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror. Rot.
Man, she really was had my stamina at 0. Alright. I know I'm gonna get it soon, but I don't want to make this video too long. This has been a blast. But Malenia, I guess I shouldn't have taken so long talking in the beginning. I definitely will get her pretty soon, but not before this video becomes too long. I'll stop it here, and then I will follow up with the victory when it finally happens.